All right, so now we're going to work on the torch. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. We'll start up here at the top. And again, I'm going to use the curvature tool. I mean, you could use the paint tool to kind of draw and trace it, but I like the curvature tool because it gives me a little bit of freedom to do what I want. So I'm just going to start up here at the top, and I'm just going to click and really kind of trace this around a little bit. So I'm going to click some points, some anchor points of where I want the torch to be. And then we will come back through here and clean this up. All right, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm using yellow, and let's go ahead and set the opacity so we can see the torch that we're tracing in the background. So again, I'm just going to come down here and put in some of these points. And if I hold the shift key down, it'll come down straight, so that lines up with this one, so I'll have a nice straight handle. And hold the shift key down and get this one, and hold the shift key down again and come up, kind of come up right about across from that one, and then let go of the shift key, and then I can come up here and pick these points here. Scroll up a little bit, we'll pick right in here, hold the shift key down to come straight up, left click, and then same thing, click up here, click up here, hold the shift key to come over to here, and then I'm just going to come up and trace this flame, and we'll just give it a point up there and then come back to there. All right, so now that we have that, we can just use this tool here, which is our direct selection tool, and we will straighten out these points. So we'll just get rid of that one, and we'll get rid of this one, so that makes that straight. We'll have to drag this down a little bit to make it really straight. And we'll do the same thing here. Straighten this one out. Same thing, we'll straighten this corner and this corner, so we've got that straight edge. I'll come back and see what they look like and see if we need to clean them up as well. All right, so it's kind of giving us that look that we want, and I'm pretty happy with that, I guess. So we'll take this anchor here and we'll straighten that one. Same thing here, straighten that one out, and we got to straighten these. Again, we'll just get rid of these curvatures, so it's just a straight handle. All right, so then we can look up here, and if we want to, we can, maybe come in here and do some adjustments to change the curvature of this a little bit. Open here, stretch that out a little bit. If I do the same thing, try to make it look somewhat symmetrical. It really has some shape to it, so it's okay if it's not perfect. So we'll just stretch that one out a little bit, and we'll look. That looks good. We're gonna leave that the way it is. So there's our torch, and if we change the opacity, we got the torch. So next we'll work on put in the number 2 and then the hand.